My son, let these words deeply penetrate your heart as a living reminder of my love for you. At this moment, I want you to hear my voice as if I were by your side, whispering to your spirit, "You are mine, and I will never abandon you." No matter what has happened so far, no matter how many times you have felt that you failed or stumbled along the way, I want you to know that falling is not the end of your journey. The ground is not where you belong. You were created for so much more than that. The fall may be painful, but it is never definitive. I made you to walk, to rise, and to keep moving forward, stronger and more resilient than before. I see your struggle. I see how you try, even when it seems your strength is at its limit. I see your tears, those you sometimes hide even from yourself. But I want you to know this: none of your falls has surprised me. No mistake you have made has cancelled or diminished the immense love I have for you. To you, the fall may seem like failure, but to me, it is an opportunity to teach you, strengthen you, and shape you into something far greater than you can now imagine. Where you see an end, I see a beginning. Every stumble is a new line in the story I am writing for your life, a story with an eternal purpose. Have you ever felt that you stumbled so hard that the ground seems like the only place you can look toward? Maybe you have felt alone, ashamed, as if the world looks at you with critical eyes, waiting for you to fail again. But listen to my voice now. Your stumbles do not define who you are. They do not have the power to change the worth I have placed within you. What defines you is not the number of times you have fallen, but your willingness to rise and trust in me, even when all seems lost. Son, I want you to remember Peter. He was a man who dared to do the impossible when I called him to walk on water. Peter boldly stepped out of the boat, but when he shifted his focus from me to the wind and waves around him, he began to sink. Yes, he fell. But what he did next changed everything. He cried out for help, and what did I do? I immediately reached out my hand and lifted him up. The same happens with you. When you call me, I always respond. No matter how deep you feel you have fallen, I am the one who lifts, restores, and places you back on the right path. I want you to imagine a child learning to walk. Have you seen the effort, the dedication, and the stumbles of a child? They try to take a step, fall, get up, try again, and fall once more. But have you ever seen the parents give up on that child? Never. They celebrate every little progress, every attempt, even when it ends in a stumble. That is how I am with you. Every effort you make, every attempt, even those that end in falls, fills me with joy because I see in you a heart that desires to grow. I do not view your mistakes with condemnation. On the contrary, I am by your side, ready to help you rise and continue. You do not have to fear mistakes. Your stumbles do not push me away from you. In fact, they draw me even closer. I am the God who remains faithful even when you feel you have failed, and when you feel you have no strength to continue, I carry you in my arms. When you are weak, I am your strength. When you are lost, I am your way. Remember the cross. In the eyes of the world, that moment seemed like the end of everything. To human eyes, it seemed like a definitive defeat. But you know what happened? What seemed like a defeat was transformed into the greatest victory humanity has ever witnessed. In the same way, your falls, your most difficult moments may seem like the end, but I see beyond that. Every challenge, every difficulty is fertile ground for growth, transformation, and the fulfillment of the purpose I have for you. So do not fear your falls, for they are not the end. Trust in my strength to lift you and guide you forward. What seems like defeat is often the seed of victory. I am with you, always working for your good.